Hello grade 9 students, let us discuss the law of cosines. We're now through with law of sines. Mel illustrates the law of cosines, and for the learning objectives, illustrate the law of cosines. Identify the missing parts of an oblique triangle. Find the missing parts of an oblique triangle applying the law of cosines. So in any triangle ABC with A, B, and C as its sides and A, B, C as its angle, the square of any side of a triangle equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides minus twice the product of those two sides and cosines of their included angle. In symbol, we have yan. Ito yung law of cosines. Try to memorize it. A squared, B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine A. A squared, B squared equals A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cosine B. C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine C. Okay. The side opposite to angle A is small letter A. The side opposite to angle B is side B. The side opposite of angle C is side C. The angle opposite to side A is angle A. The angle opposite to side B is angle B. And the angle opposite to side C is angle C. Remember that? So there are two cases for law of cosines. Law of cosines can be used in the following situations. So case 1 says, two sides and the included angle are known. So we have here example. Let us try to solve this triangle. Given two sides and the included angle. Side B 12, side A is 8, angle C is 80 degrees. Find side C, find the two other angles. So to solve for C, we're going to use this formula. A squared plus B squared minus 2AB times cosine C. Substitution. 8 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 times 8 times 12 times cosine 80. Then we have 64 plus 144 minus the product of 192 times cosine 80. Then subtract. 208 is the sum of 64 and 144. Then we have here 174.6688. Get the square root of both sides. Therefore, C is 13.22. Round to the nearest hundreds. That's the measure of side C. Now to determine the measure of angle A, still we're going to use the law of cosine formula, which has the cosine A. Then substitute. 64 equals 144 plus the square of 13.22, 174.7684 minus the product of 212 and 13.22, 317.28 times cosine A. Then from that, combine like terms. Yan, divide both sides by negative 317.28. So that cosine A is equal to 0.8297 using your scientific calculator. Then to solve for angle A, get the just press in your calculator shift cosine 0.80297, which is equal to 36.58 degrees. And since two angles are known, we can now determine the measure of the third angle. Substitute. Angle B is equal to 180 minus 80 minus 36.58. So that's equivalent to 63.42 degrees. Okay, if the three angles and the three sides are already solved, then the triangle is solved. Yan yung complete parts ng triangle now. Example 2. Given two sides, side C and side B, and the included angle 40 degrees, angle A. Find the measure of side A and angle B and angle C. Okay, let's solve for side A. The formula is A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC times cosine A. Substitute. B is 21, C is 32. 2 times 21 times 32 times cosine 40. You can enter all these constants in scientific calculator, then get the square root of both sides. 144 plus 24, then 24 minus 1344 times cosine 40. Get the square root of both sides. Square root of 149.505 is 12.2. That's the answer. Okay, next, another case where we use law of cosines is three sides are known, SSS. So if three sides are known, example, side A 15, B 10, C 20. Determine the missing parts. That means the triangles. So for angle A, let us substitute all the parts, 15 squared, and then try to subtract 15 squared minus 10 squared minus 20 squared divided by the product of negative 2, 10, and 20. Yan. 225 minus 100 minus 400 divided by negative 400. Then get the ship cosine na yan. Yun. Cosine A is equal to 0.6875. So, to determine the measure of the angle, ship cos lang. In your calculator, ship cosine 0.6875, so 46.57 degrees. So, for measure of angle B, we use the formula where it has cosine B. B squared equals A squared plus C squared minus 2AC times cosine B. Substitute the given values. Yan. 100 minus 225 minus 400 divided by negative 600. Yun, ganun yung gagawin mo. Yun. Divide both sides by negative 600. Cosine B is equal to 0.875. Then get the ship cosine 0.875, 28.96 degrees. So since the two angles are already known, substitute their values in the equation to solve for the third angle. 180 minus 46.57 minus 28.96 degrees is equal to 104.47 degrees. And all the three angles, all the three sides are known. Then case closed. Another example. Given three sides. Sides are 27, 23, and 19. So this means 27 is A, 19 is B, 23 is C. Let us solve for the three angles using the law of cosines. Let us solve for cosine A. Okay, pwede rin nating you can also use a formula for cosine A like this. Okay, I think you can derive it, pero pwede rin natin substitute, no? So your A is 27 squared equals 19 squared plus 23 squared minus 2 times 19 times 22 times cosine A. So be careful in trying to substitute the given. Pag mali yung sinubstitute mo dyan, then you come up with the wrong answer. Then simplify. 729 is equal to 890, the sum of 361 and 529. Subtract mo ngayon, 729 minus 890 divided by negative 874. Yun. Which is 0.1842. Then, ship cosine 8.1842. That will be the value of angle A, 79.39 degrees. So, exercises na tayo. Solve for the unknown in each triangle. Okay. SAS pa rin to. Using your calculator, use the law of cosines to solve for x. X squared is equal to what? Yun, 32 squared plus 17 squared minus 2 times 17 times 22 times cosine 42. Ganun din dito, you can use the law of cosines kasi SAS ang given. So, the answer is 14.7 meters for number 1. For number 2, 53.47 centimeters. Okay, show your solution next time. Next, given the figure below, find the value of the following around your answer to the nearest tenth. SAS ang given, so use the law of cosines. Find angle A, angle B, and side C. Use law of cosines. The answer is 33 degrees, 42 degrees, 39 degrees. And then, wait, side C, baka 39 yan, no? Wait, maybe we have the wrong answer. Try to solve it on your own and then verify. Angle C is already here, diba? So maybe 39 units yung side C. Now, draw your own triangle and use the law of cosines to solve this triangle. Three sides are given, so use the law of cosines to solve for the measures of angle A, B, and C. Ito yung answer. Try to show me the solution and submit in the messenger. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.